Yo, 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 what's up, man? This is Supa Rich, and this is the Supa Rich Experience. Listen, I want to do a segment where I call Casual Fridays. Now, every Friday, I want to dedicate this day to a casual day where we can just shoot the shit and we can just, talk about whatever's going on. If it's, basketball, if it's, whatever's going on, But I have a very special guest. This special guest happened to be my big brother, my big homie, you know, ex-professional basketball player, one of the best basketball players I ever seen play. And I'm not just saying that because he's my brother. I'm just saying that because I seen what he could really do, man. He's respected worldwide. So let's get a warm welcome to my big bro, my brother Glen McGowan.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Okay, I appreciate that.
Of course, of
Super
course. G Mac, man.
Super Rich. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. There we go. There we go.
Uh,
Let me turn myself up just a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. What's good? What's good? Super
Man,
Rich.
how you feeling today, man?
Oh man, every day is a blessing, man, to be alive and have all of my faculties.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So yeah, man, it's a pleasure and an honor to be on your show and to be one of your first guests, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for having me.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you, man. This is Friday. I want to kind of create like a new segment, have you on every Friday and just kind of
Okay.
just shoot some shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let's shoot some shit, man.
Yeah.
That's what we do. That's what we do, man.
So how you feel about the finals?
Oh man, I like the finals, man. A bunch of underdogs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the last time you seen two underdog teams
Right.
duke it out.
Right.
I love the finals, man. I love Jokic's game. I mean, it may not be what kids are accustomed to seeing. I mean, when's the last time you seen a big man like do the type of work that he's doing? He's up there with some of the greats. Like what's his name said, straight up. DeMarcus Cousins, man, he had what he had to say about Jokic's game. And that's his opinion, but what you can't deny is the type of numbers. Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie. It's been, like, oh, I don't know about MVP. Like, well, he's doing it in his era. This isn't Shaq's era. This isn't the Admirals era. This isn't Akeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. This isn't their era. This has been the era for guards and small forwards. So the last time you seen a big man put in this much work with those type of numbers, I don't think we've ever seen a big man drop a triple-double, as many triple-doubles as this guy.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? This is a new era. Like people don't understand. If you know the game, you have to go and look at when the NBA was started. And normally, whenever you hit a decade, let's just say 1970, right? You got to go from 1970 to 1980. That's a decade, right? So when you look at that decade, you look and see who dominated that decade. You know what I'm saying? When you look at like the 60s and 70s and 80s, it's LA, the Celtics going back and forth, with tradition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With tradition going back and forth. And you see the players that stand out during those eras, right?
Bird, Magic.
You know what I mean?
You start to see, okay, those are
even before that, Bill Russell, you had
Bill Russell and Will going at it.
Yeah, man, right? And then you see these teams that nobody expected, like I think in the 70s, I can't recall what year, but Dr. J came up in there and got one. You know what I'm saying? Doc was a legend, man. Doc, went to the ABA, won championships, and then, I mean, I can go on and on about that story. That story is just amazing. But he came to the league and got him one.
Yeah.
So when you look at,
it tells a story.
It tells a story. So when you look at these decades and who are dominating these decades, like a lot of legacy is left in these decades. So we're in 2023. Jokic has gotten MVP the last 2 years, starting in 2021, I believe. 2021, 2022. I think he got those back-to-back MVPs. This is a new decade now. You know what I'm saying? Steph came in and got him one. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I solidified myself in this new decade that just started. You know, it's a lot on the line, man. But back to, not to get off topic, man. Like I said, I could talk hoop all day, but I love it, man. Seeing Jokic and knowing where he's from. You know, my first coach overseas is from that country. I know the culture. I know how serious they take basketball because, you know, he comes from a war-torn country. You know what I'm saying? They've experienced and seen bloodshed at like ground level. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's seen it, but trust and believe his family, and that's why he's so tough. You know, and people be like, oh, he think he tough. Like, you look, they are tough. You know what I mean? They are tough. You know, them Yugos are tough, man. Shout out to all my Yugos. You know what I'm saying?
So who you got winning the finals?
Denver. Jokic is about to put a stamp on his MVP for everybody that was talking. You know, Jokic is a mastermind. He's a smarter basketball player than everybody else. His basketball mind is on a different level. He's up there, literally. His basketball mind is up there with the LeBrons and Luka Doncic. When you see how the game comes to them, they can move at a certain pace, and the game just comes to them.
Speaking of Luka, what do you think about the rumors they said about Kyrie recruiting LeBron to play in Dallas? What do you think about that move?
I think it's a possibility. I think it is a possibility. I think it's a possibility. Anything, man. Let me tell you something. Anything is possible in the NBA now, man. You know, nothing surprises me.
What do you think about those three? Could they make it work?
Oh, absolutely. You got LeBron James, who's a mastermind himself, who knows the formula on how to get to the championship and win.
Play with Kyrie before, won with Kyrie.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that the only ring that Kyrie won?
Yeah, that's Kyrie's only ring. They know what it takes to win. Luka Doncic under LeBron James' tutelage, that's kind of scary. It takes a lot of pressure off LeBron. Kyrie obviously takes a lot of pressure off LeBron. You know, you getting the bucket there.
I mean, and LeBron's not looking to be the number one guy. I think that's his frustrations in LA.
Yeah.
You know, he brought someone who he wanted to take that pressure. But, you know, AD's so inconsistent. You know, he had to be the number one option just off of default because he's.
Yeah, man, that's a lot. I mean, the man's been playing at a high level for over 20 years, bro.
He's going into his 21st season.
Man, that's longevity.
That wouldn't be a bad look for him. I wouldn't be a bad look.
I wouldn't be mad at him. And plus, you know, spending his last couple of years, him leaving the Lakers organization. I know people be butthurt, you know, talking about, oh, LeBron, yeah, he got us one, man. They might have said it was a bubble ring, but guess what? That was one of the hardest rings to actually capture. You know, that's, you know, them guys played for the love of the game. You know, it wasn't really no crowd, no people in the crowd. You had to play for the love of the game. And you saw that was some of the best basketball we seen, bro. That was some of the best basketball that we seen. It was no distractions, none.
So when the Heat lose the finals, you think Dame Lillard should go to the Heat?
I think.
Should they trade for Dame? Should Dame leave Portland?
I mean, it depends, man. You know, Dame is a prideful guy. He's a loyal guy. That's just, he's from Oakland, man. You know, if you know anybody from Oakland people are like loyal people. You know what I'm saying? I got shout out to Oakland. I got some partners from Oakland. There's some real ones. You know what I mean? If you meet, you know, somebody from Oakland, they're loyal people. So I know he doesn't want to leave his organization in Portland because he built something special down there. He has some special moments. These are his, you know, I don't know how much Dame got left in the tank, but he's one of my favorite players, you know, since he came into the league, bro. He's never been the type of one to like kind of cheat the process. He's always been, you know, I think I can attract the right people, and who knows, man? They got some of these young guys, man. Like, I don't know, man. They're bringing in a lot of talent into Portland. It's all about developing them and them having the right mindset, you know. And if Dame's leadership, if Dame can elevate his, I might even want to say elevate his leadership, he's already set the bar. From his work ethic, I don't know him off the court, but just from his work ethic and how he approaches the game, if a young player can't look at, I'm playing with one of the greatest basketball players the world has ever seen, let me elevate my professionalism and get under his tutelage and elevate my game and help this man win a championship. I don't know if there's any players in the draft thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? When's the last time you seen a rookie come in the league and win a championship? There's only been a few. Magic Johnson. You feel me? Like, that's greatness, bro. Seeing like, I got these, you know, these older veteran teammates. Let me go in here and win them some championships. That's why Magic is still my number one point guard, period. Hands down. I get chills thinking about, you know, his greatness, but another story, another time. Shout out to Magic Johnson. You know, he told me, I gotta refer to him as Irvin. He hurt my feelings. It's Irvin to you. But yeah.
So do you think, if hypothetically speaking, if Dame won a ring with the Heat, do you think that will carry less weight than winning it in Portland?
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I think Dame has already solidified himself as one of the best players to ever play the game. Legendary moments, battles against Kobe Bryant. Shout out the late, great Kobe Bryant. Nah, man. I mean, I'm okay with him going anywhere where he wants to go. He's already solidified, bro. He's already stamped, certified, solidified. You know what I mean? You know, he's certified, and that's been verified. You feel me?
Right. Have you been keeping up with the draft?
Actually, I have, man. You know,
It seems like a pretty deep draft, huh?
Bro, it's gonna be one of the best drafts.
What do you think the top 5 in your opinion?
I don't know, bro. It's one of them things because look,
who would you choose? Like, you know, if you had the position in, because you know Portland got the number 3 pick.
Man,
who do you think the top 3 is gonna go? How do you think it should go?
All right,
of course. So we got the 7'4" France nigga going number 1. Wembley,
man, he's a freak of nature. He's impressive. I don't know, man. You know, like me experiencing my own injuries at 6'8", 6'9". But he has a different body type. You know what I mean? He's real long and lanky.
Yeah, do you think it gives Greg Oden vibes?
I don't know. That's hard to say. I wouldn't wish that upon nobody, man. But when you're that tall, moving like that, bro, I'm like, yo, we are
because wasn't it Portland who had the number 1 pick?
Yeah.
You feel me? And they chose Greg Oden, and number 2 was Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and if you want to go back deeper than that, you know, Sam Bowie and Michael Jordan.
You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know, bro. So
we got who you think is the best prospect of the draft?
That's hard to say, man. You know, like I'm like, I'll tell you right now, I love the Twins. I mean, some of the stuff that they were doing, like I'm talking about basketball artistry. If you know basketball, some of the stuff that they were doing, bro, like going full speed, stopping on a dime, yink, 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 behind the back, yink, yink, dime, or the way that they play over the rim and the way that they get after it on the defensive end. I went into my white boy, you know, get after it. You got to get after it. Coaches love to say that. Hey, you got to get after it. The way that they get after it on defense, bro, something that people don't like doing nowadays is playing defense. Bro, they like locking up. So that gave me Jordan and Kobe vibes. If you're a monster on offense, a lot of guys exert their energy. That means that they got to be in a certain kind of shape to play that type of defense. And when you look at them, they're young. You know, they're young guys. Like, okay, they're giving me, you know, the best players know how to sit down.
Do they play the same position?
They play the same position, bro.
Wow. They got the same type of game?
I think so.
You don't see any
difference? One of them shoots the ball lower than the other. That's what I noticed. One of them shoots it traditionally, like how we shoot, and the other one kind of shoots down, like the new wave guys are starting to shoot. Like,
okay.
But athleticism, heart, motor, like I like them.
What about Scoop?
I love Scoop, bro. He gives me Derek vibe. I said Derek vibes. Derek Rose
we
vibes.
know, hey, when you say Derek vibes, we know who the Derek you talking about.
Derek Rose, bro.
We know who you talking about.
The type of speed. I would like to see him master that 2 foot jumping too. Because once, you know, there's not too many players that are like great 2 feet jumpers and 1 foot jumpers. And when you think about those point guards, I think about Baron Davis. Baron Davis had bounce off 1, he had bounce off 2. That's why he was catching so many bodies, because people didn't know like his okay, he's gearing up to go off of 1. Right when you're thinking like that, you're getting the ball in your face, like, oh shit, I'm on a poster. Hey, pause button. Hey, for real, the fucking basketball is fucking pounding off of your head into the crowd, nigga. Have you ever got dunked on that bad where the ball hits you in the head and shit go out of bounds?
That shit is embarrassing.
Hey, that's when you should stop playing basketball, when you get dunked on that bad, for real. And I thank God that I've never been dunked on like that. But anyway.
So best prospect, who
going back,
if you
bro,
could choose the number 1 pick, who would you choose?
I'm going with
Spurs.
Yeah, I'm going with I don't know, man. That's a tough one, bro. Cause I like Scoot. I like Wembley. 7'5", 7'6", moving like that. You can't pass up on that. I'm sorry, bro. I'm going with him.
Yeah,
I'm going with him, man.
Number 2 pick.
Oh, Scoot. I'm going with Scoot. And I say that because he's young, bro. He's been getting mentored for the last 2 years by Jason Hart, who's one of the LA's finest in basketball. You know what I mean? Like his professionalism, his teaching points, the way his outlook on life and the game. You know, when you've been around that, bro, and that's what I've always dreamed of doing, man, is seeing and experiencing opportunities for young talent. You know?
I would love to see him and Dame Leonard, in the backcourt.
Yeah, bro. I mean, he's young, bro. He and he's already, his mindset and his outlook on life, bro. You could just tell he locked in, bro. He locked in. There ain't no outside distractions like that, bro. He is locked in.
But unfortunately, Portland have the number 3 pick. You know, so if he goes number 2,
who's he going to? Charlotte. Yep, Charlotte.
Who you think the third pick will go to?
You know,
and of course this is all what the team needs and, you know, shit like that. But, you know, you being the, you know, the basketball mind that you have.
I would definitely go Cam Whitmore over Brandon Miller.
Wow.
Yeah, I would definitely do that.
For number 3?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Statistically, and I don't know anything about Cam Whitmore, but just that whole incident with the gun and somebody dying.
Oh, he had an incident.
Yeah, bro. Remember the kid that played for Alabama that killed.
Yeah.
I think he killed the woman.
Oh yeah.
He killed the girl.
Oh, you talking about with what's his name?
Brandon Miller.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you talking about.
Yeah,
I thought you was talking about Cam
No,
Whitmore.
I'm saying they got like those two are pretty much play like the same position.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you say you'll choose Cam Whitmore over him?
Yeah.
Because okay.
Yeah, like bro, that's too close. Like somebody died, bro. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, that
like,
shit. Man, that shit was crazy.
You out here, you're like that's too close, man. Like you're a hell of a player, but
man, he threw his whole life away, man.
You know, but Brandon Miller was the one that brought him the gun.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, man, nah. Like, I'm sorry, man. Cam Whitmore is like one of my favorites because he's young, bro. He's young. Like he's doing he was doing shit that I wasn't even doing when I was playing, man.
Wait, who won the NCAA tournament?
Whatchamacallit did
Was he
UConn?
UConn. Okay, yeah, it was
UConn.
It was UConn, right?
Yeah, UConn.
Okay.
UConn won.
Okay.
UConn won.
Okay.
But
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I love Cam's game, man. Like,
let me look at the mock draft because I haven't even looked at the mock draft.
Yeah, man.
What is the mock draft like?
They got Brandon Miller at number 3 after Scoop.
Okay.
And then they got Cam Whitmore going in Houston.
Really?
Mm-hmm. At 4. And then they got the Twins.
Okay. So he's up there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so he's up there.
Yeah, he's smooth, bro. And
then the Twins.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Nah, I'm excited for it, man.
Oh man, it's deep. And shout out Max, man. Max Lewis. I got a chance to meet Max last year. Went to several games. Super talented kid, man. Unfortunately, Pepperdine had a terrible season. You know, as a former Wave, you know, you always want to see, you know, somebody that chose a similar route to you, like go far, man. You know, so I love Max Lewis, his game.
Okay.
A ton of room to grow and work on his game.
They got him projected?
I think he's like in the 20s somewhere.
Let me look.
Which draft mock draft are you on?
You know what? This one is that's CBS. Let me go to Bleacher Report.
I'm on NBADraft.net.
Oh, you know what? That's a little bit more credible, right?
Yeah. Another sleeper in the draft is Julian Strawler from Gonzaga, man.
Oh yeah?
I love his game, bro.
Wow.
I love his game. And it's funny because at you know, when I went and filmed at Pango's All-American camp in 2019, I don't think he made the top All-Star game. I think he made the second, you know, like the second best, right? And you know, to see him still play, like, all right, I didn't make the top game, I'm still gonna go out here and play. He still was playing. He had a different route. He wasn't no one and done type of player. He's a junior this year. Big time tournament performance, bro. Big time conference, man. I seen his game smooth, floater, crazy, hitting big shots. I mean, yeah, man. Like,
and Bleachers Report, they got Max Lewis going 20.
Yeah, man. It's a
they
great
said 3-level shot making, enticing creation, flashes versus Pepperdine's 9-20-22 record.
Yeah, man.
And a sophomore inconsistent defense against lower level competition. He should ultimately look enticing in a workout setting with the body of a wing and the shooting versatility to hit different types of jumpers from all over. So that sounds like a versatile player.
Yeah, I mean, he reminds.
They said something about his defense. He can't D up.
Man, I think it's more of an effort thing. He has all
playing down to his competition.
Yeah, and I think he and not taking pride in like I would have loved to see him lock Julian Strawther down from Gonzaga. I would love. I mean, I felt like every time Max had it, I felt like
to take that matchup.
Yeah, like he took it real serious, bro, and he destroyed Pepperdine. He destroyed Pepperdine, bro. I was sitting up there like, yo, he's hitting these cats with everything, dog. Floaters, threes. I mean, change of pace, like dime, like he was just making it look too easy.
Hey, you seen it?
Hey, I was there. Hey, you seen it? He was there.
I was there.
Real talk.
Okay.
He destroyed Pepperdine.
Damn. Okay. Really wanted to ask question everybody debates about.
Okay.
The 3 greatest to play. Who's the ultimate GOAT? Top 3.
You know what, man? Just shout out to all the black men out there that really did some amazing things and really inspired and motivate black kids from all over the world. You know what I'm saying? I just want to shout out every single black man. I mean, even the guys that never even played in the NBA, just the guys that had game that inspired the kids to want to
contribute to the game.
Contribute to the game, man. They don't get enough credit either, man. But if we talking, for me, growing up when I grew up, I'm an 80s baby. You know what I mean? Like I'm a crack era baby. You feel me? like when I went outside, I saw a lot of fucked up things. You know what I'm saying? I experienced a lot of fucked up, part of my language, a lot of fucked up environments. So when you cut on that tube and you hear that NBA theme song, you feeling like you looking on a TV screen and you feel the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like you get the goosebumps and the man that there was a lot of people in the 80s that changed the game and that were killers that inspired me. Even Larry Bird, one of my favorite players of all time. You know what I'm saying? Magic Johnson, those were my 2 favorite players of all time, right? And it was just like right when you're getting to love Magic Johnson and Larry Bird's game, there's a guy that came in and changed the game. You know what I mean? That brought a different style of play that looked different and felt different. And that guy, just so happened to be, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. You know what I mean? Like he changed the game. He set the bar high, for guys to come and play with him. The bar was set high. He literally birthed a whole bunch of sons in the basketball world. You know what I mean? He birthed a lot of sons in the basketball world when you got to think about that. When you talk about somebody's greatness like Kobe mimicked Mike's game and added his own sauce. You know what I mean? When let's just say it was a recipe, you had both of the recipes, you'd be like, damn, it tastes similar, but there's some things that's different about this one. You know what I mean? Like even LeBron, is great. What he's done in the game is great. But at the end of the day, Mike set the bar, for guys like Kobe and LeBron to be great on all levels, not just a player, but, even off the court, business acumen, business attire, the professionalism, everything, bro.
So, okay. So looking at the totality of the game, top 3, who's the greatest?
Why 3? I can't get 5.
Okay, top 5.
All right, I'm gonna do Bill Russell.
Number 1?
They gotta be in order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's a GOAT?
That's Michael Jordan.
Okay. I was about to hit him with it.
Look, nigga, please.
If that nigga said Bill Russell number 1.
nigga, please. Look, man, look.
Nah, it's fine. Nah.
Look.
Bill Russell had 11. We gotta respect that. 11.
Man, 11, bro. And
But you know that happened so before any of us are consciousness, we don't even know the impact of the significance of that. I think that's probably why we, you know what I mean, we couldn't experience that
because we grew up in the era that we grew up in. I didn't get a chance to see Bill Russell.
We didn't,
but I read about his greatness. I got a book on his greatness.
Okay,
some of the things that I guess the I don't want to say president, and I should know this, but the man in Ethiopia, Selassie, he was I think he was royalty out there, right?
Nah, for real respect to the Bill Russell.
Bill Russell, man, you know, like he's done some. I mean, if you read his book, I mean, man, bro, I learned so much about Bill Russell and how he paved the way for a lot of guys, man. But I grew up in the '80s. Like I said, Michael Jordan's my GOAT, bro. He changed the game, and we witnessed.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Bill Russell.
Rest in peace.
The late great. Yeah, he just recently.
Man.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. His life is inspiring.
Man, bro, like one of my favorites, bro. That was one of the best basketball gifts I've ever had. Dad bought me a book on Bill Russell.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. But MJ's my GOAT, man.
Okay.
MJ's number one.
Okay.
Kobe's my number two.
Okay.
Kobe's my number two. It's a bittersweet saying that, man, because I always wanted to play against Kobe. Seeing some of my college teammates play against Kobe, man.
Rest in peace, Kobe.
Rest in peace, Kobe, man.
My favorite.
Like Kobe was not my number two, man. It was like a carbon copy of Michael Jordan, but like I said, with his own sauce. Kobe had that '90s sauce, bro. You feel me? It was like when Mike was dominating the league, when he was dominating the decade in the '90s, it was MJ. Everybody knew MJ was gonna win. We didn't care who was having a good year that year. Kobe was out there studying. Think about that. Kobe graduated high school in the '90s when Jordan was winning championships. Kobe was like, I got next. Come on, man. Yeah, Kobe number two. And LeBron, man. LeBron number three. LeBron's number three. He's my number three. The things and
the dominance,
the exceeding every expectations anybody's ever had for him and doing it his way. Not fucking feeling the pressure of, just doing things
and handling it
and doing, and it didn't come easy, man. Like nothing is guaranteed. Everybody thought that it was gonna be a guaranteed, wins every year with him and D Wade. And even Chris Bosh, man. Chris Bosh wasn't no mega superstar like that, bro, but he elevated himself and contributed to that greatness, man. He went and got him some rings. Let's not forget about Chris Bosh. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Chris Bosh and his mannerisms, but the man's a winner, So, yeah, LeBron number three. Bill Russell. Gotta throw Bill Russell up in there. And Magic Johnson for me. Magic Johnson for me. That's my top five. Don't at me. It's my top five. It's my top five.
Didn't you have a Magic Johnson story?
Yeah, I did, man.
Go
All
ahead.
right.
Tell my listeners about the Magic Johnson story.
Well, look, man, y'all gonna hear this story again on my Buckets Academy podcast, but this is where you heard it first. So at Venice High School, man, there was so much going on in Venice. I hated going to class. I would rather ditch school, take 2 buses to take me to UCLA. The men's gym would always be open. And that's one thing about the men's gym. You never knew who was going to be in there working out or playing. You never knew. It was always going to be a surprise. Yeah, man, so I walked in there, and immediately, man, like you just start looking around, like you just start seeing cats like, oh, shit, like Magic Johnson is out there running. And I'm like thinking to myself, like damn, like Magic's here, like this is one of my favorite players. And this is after the news broke that he had the monster, right? You know what I'm saying? You like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this Magic. And you thinking like, he out here running? And he got the monster? You just like you seeing guys playing like low key token defense on him, like low key kind of letting him do what he want to do, and boom,
Niggas not playing RD.
Niggas ain't trying to get no man, bro. Let me tell you something. I'm like, it was a different level of respect because it's Magic Johnson, and then I see Barron in there, and I'm like, oh shit, BD up in here. And I've already had like interaction with Barron at this point because I'm getting recruited by UCLA, right? So Barron like I walk in, Barron like, hey, you trying to run real quick? I say, hell yeah, don't stretch nothing. He like, all right, man, hurry up and throw your shoes on. Shit, we on next. So I just threw my shoes on real quick, no stretch or nothing. And this is when it pays to be young. So freaking. Like one of the first plays of the game, Barron dimes me, boom, you know what I'm saying? Vert, dunk, boom. Feeling good, like damn, I'm on the court with Magic. And I can't remember if it was me or I think it was me. I'm not even gonna front. It was me. I went up, man, and I blocked Magic's shot and he called foul. And he was like, foul, and starts walking towards the top of the key. And I'm trying to have a moment with Magic, right? This is my moment with one of my favorite players of all time. And mind you, I feel like I know him. If you've seen any of his documentaries or any of his, you know what I'm saying, on Sports Illustrated, VHSs and shit, you feel like you know Magic, right? So I got the ball in my hand. I say with a smile, I said, Magic, man, that wasn't no foul. Man, he turns around and he looks at me and he says, it's Irvin to you, ball up top. I said, I heard niggas chuckling and shit. I'm looking around like, oh shit. Like, I threw the ball up top. I ain't gonna lie, man, my feelings was hurt. I said, damn. I said, that's one of them stories you take to your grave, man. Every time I think about that story, it's sad. I got sad right now, nigga. It's like, fuck. My only fucking experience with this nigga Magic Johnson, like that moment, like, oh, this is like my idol. The nigga tells me, it's Irvin and you, ball up top. Niggas is chuckling.
Did y'all lose the game?
Yeah, we lost. Yeah, we lost, nigga. Everybody letting that nigga win. I said, man, fuck playing with, fuck playing with Irvin, nigga. Fuck playing against that nigga, man. Hey, I'll be working on my game on the sideline, man. You heard it first, bro.
Oh man, that's hilarious, man. I appreciate you for that story, dog.
Yeah, man. That's why every time I've had a business venture idea and try to reach out to that nigga, I know he like, wait a minute, is that motherfucker calling? You think trying to argue my call? The calls of this nigga, young nigga out here in high school, bro, a junior. Magic, that wasn't no foul. Imagine a young high school telling you that. That wasn't no foul. calling you by your nickname. You like, bruh.
Nah, that's too funny. The best defender you played against?
Whew, easy. Tony Allen. Tony Allen's a dog. dog. Who was a player that destroyed me? Oh, it's been quite a handful.
What name?
Off top, Karan Butler. Karan Butler introduced me to prep school. He introduced me to new levels. One of those.
How did that go?
Oh man, guys were like on, pause. They was on his dick before I even played against the nigga. I'm like, damn, is y'all niggas gonna, giving him fellatio? I gotta guard this guy. You know what I mean? Like, they was like, DeMar Johnson was the number one player in the country in 1999. He was not number one, and he went to the same prep school as Karan, and I think DeMar ended up getting drafted, top 5, one and done at Cincinnati, hell of a player. We ended up playing against each other later on in life. Both battled, went at it, but they were like, yeah, DeMar Johnson wasn't even the best player at MCI. I was like, for real, who's the best player? They pointed at Karan Butler. Karan Butler was wearing a T-shirt. I said, this chunky dude? They was like, yeah, man, trust me, he's not chunky. He looks like he has a chunky body. But, his body style was, I was like, dude, there's no way in the world that this dude could, those guys you look at and like, this nigga can't hoop. He looked like that. Like, there's no way in the world that y'all niggas are on his dick this hard. Like, I got to guard him. Bro, Karan Butler was advanced. He was like an NBA player playing in high school.
What was he doing?
Everything. Middies, pull-ups, 3-point shot, stupid handle, and the most important, crazy bounce. Crazy, like, grown man collegiate bounce.
What made it so hard to guard him?
You didn't know what he was gonna do, and he had little tricks. You know what I'm saying? Like that one trick I told you about where he literally grabbed my entire wrist, pulled me towards him as he was blowing by me, and it just looked crazy. Like I didn't know how to play defense. And I'm looking at the ref like, ref, the nigga just grabbed my fucking wrist. Looking crazy.
How much did he add on
you? Maybe like 30-something. But that wasn't the worst part, though. The worst part was we're at the top of the key, the national prep tournament. Played at, not Boston College. It was something Boston University. Top of the key. He hits me with the cross right to left. He steps on my foot, right? He steps on my foot as he crossed. I literally I fall to the ground and I'm thinking to myself, oh, he stepped on my foot. But I heard, ooh. It did. And this what made it worse. After I hear the oohs and I'm trying to grab my footing, I look up in the air and I'm seeing him follow through. I'm like, oh, he shot that? And I kind of look back. Shit was in slow motion. As I'm still I just recovered. I'm looking like this. And that shit was like a bomb when it went inside the basket. It said, boom, the crowd. and I turn and I look at him. This is my fucking shit. I said, I look over at the bench. All of my teammates, you know what I'm saying, they got their hands over their mouth and we're going into halftime.
Oh.
Hold on now. It gets worse. So we got to walk by MCI as we're going into the locker room. I'm literally trying to figure out, what just happened? As we're walking in, and this is why Karan's such a great dude. We follow each other on Instagram. This is why he's such a great dude. Why everybody, my teammates, you know what I'm saying? You fuck up on anything, them niggas is letting you know it. Like, hey, dog, oh my God. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Susan, we walk by him. Niggas in MCI are laughing at me, bro. I'm getting laughed at, right? Karan looks at me, bro, with just such, empathy. He didn't make fun of me. He felt bad for me, bro. Don't feel bad. I do this to everybody. I was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, there's levels to this shit, bro. There's levels.
Damn.
But I ended up getting my get back though, bro. I had one of my best games against MCI, all tournament team. And I felt a bit of redemption, but he helped me get better, bro.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was best. He was the best player I played against.
Oh man, yeah. Love the story, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. You can cut that up. Shit for another time.
Oh no, man. We just cutting shit, man. I appreciate you coming on here, man.
Yeah,
just
man.
speaking basketball, man.
Oh,
talking our
yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do this more often. You feel me?
Yeah, man. We might have to turn this into the Buckets Academy Supa Rich Experience. Like it might have to be.
Yeah, a little segment, man.
Cause,
yeah.
man, these stories are like, come on, man. Like,
ain't no reason why we just hop up on here and just, you know what I mean, express ourselves, man. I think, you know, and I read something with the funnel book. What was it called?
ClickFunnels
book. It said whatever show you're doing, it says do an episode every day. You know, even if nobody's listening to it, you know what I'm saying? He said just do an episode every single day. So this was actually, you know, on point with what I read. You know what I'm saying? Just putting something out every day. You know what I'm saying?
Man. I think so, man.
And finding new segments and certain things I can implement into the entire thing. So I'm still learning. You know, it's a very new business. You know, and you know, things that I learned is just keep going. You know, just keep going and just keep striving.
Yeah, bro.
Any wise words you would like to impart?
Man, keep God first, man. You know, keep God first. You know, I believe in Jesus. People believe in other things. But at the end of the day, God is good. He's kind. He's patient. And he hasn't forsake me, man. You know, I've been in some pretty dark places in my life. And he's always pulled through. He's always pulled me out of, you know, what would seem to be the end of me. You know what I mean? So I try to keep my heart as close to him. I try to hear his pulse.
Yeah, man, we need to do a sit down and do a whole interview. You know what I'm saying? Interview and you know, really get into depth.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot of things we got to share.
Yeah, bro. That's all, man. Just keep God close to your heart, man, and don't let this world turn your heart black, you know, because it can do that. This world can definitely turn your heart black, but don't let it do that. God is love. You know, everybody has purpose. You know, I just say try to find your purpose, man. Pray and ask, you know, your creator, you know, for direction, purpose, vision, and have fun, man. I like to have fun, bro.
Yeah.
Have fun. That's it.
Man, I appreciate you, G.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right, man.
Yeah.